Yo, by the time you see this video, I'm already in Sacramento. So it's some footage that I wanted to show y'all. Don't got it on the drive with me, but I got some footage that I can show y'all. So we just gonna go with that. We still got to keep the show going, post every day, right? But today's video is pretty much 3 tools I used on my last shoot and why I used them. So the first tool, we're gonna get this one out the way. It's the Pocket 3, which I'm actually shooting on right now. I use this more so for BTS and just kind of set it up somewhere, and I use it for like time lapse. So I'll, pick a spot, try to get it as wide as possible, and then as the room fills up, then you can see it on the time lapse, which obviously I'll have up on the screen for y'all. So that's pretty much what I use the Pocket 3 for. Now the C70 is what I mainly use on everything, and I do mean everything. My gripe with the C70 be the low light, and usually I'm not in the lowest of light situations, but when I am, it's okay by the client. But for me, I don't like the excessive grain that the C70 can give you in a shot. I'm just not a big fan of it. I like clean shots, as clean as I can get it anyway. In some cases, I just kind of don't have control over that. But I use the C70 for just about everything, mainly because of like the audio. I can use XLR and put my Rode NT-G5 on it, get great audio for interviews or whatever, just, capturing room, whatever I need to do. And then I'll usually run that with my 70 to 200, depending on, how much range I have in the room, or the 24 to 70. And then there's the R5. Now, since I use the C70 so much and I'm only one person, I usually don't even carry the R5 no more, unless I'm doing something with a 2-cam setup. So the other night when I did this shoot, the Pocket 3 was running a time lapse. We did do an interview with the C70, and once I seen the grain, I just like, you know what? It's a low lit situation. I think I'm gonna try the R5 for this. And that was, for me, the best decision I could have made, because it's full frame. So I'm getting at least a stop of light back. So this isn't the first time I've shot this type of event, but usually I'll have to shoot at like 3,200, minimum 4,000, 6,400, and that I just don't like doing that. With the R5, I could do 1,600, 32 tops, and I was loving that. So then when I look back at the image, it's like super clean. When I was looking at it the other night, like it was super clean in comparison to like the ones that I did in the past. And having to shoot at like 6,400 and whatnot, it just, the cleanliness of the image is what I love the most, especially when I, give it back to the client and they're, oh my God, it's so clean. And, the client loves it. I love it, but like they love it too. And then with the R5, that whole night I pretty much ran the 70 to 200. I wanted to do the 24 to 70 for a wide shot, but for what the edit or what the footage is going to be used for, it's going to be a short form edit. So I chose to stick with the 70 to 200 and just kind of like pan across crowd when I did do crowd shots. And then since I was able to move around, I pretty much have free reign around the whole venue. So I would just like get in between the crowd and go back to 70, and then like get my wide on the stage, but in between the crowd. So then it's like, foreground and all that good cinematic stuff, right? But yeah, man, I'm not gonna go too much, more into depth on this video. I just want to talk about, this shoot and the 3 tools that I used and why I used them. With all that being said, man, like and subscribe for the good vibes. I will see y'all tomorrow.